What is going on, you cheeky buggers of YouTube? Today, we are going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you blokes, you lovely people, over on the old Twitter account to ask me some questions for this Q&A. And, well, I got some pretty good and juicy responses. And I got some pretty shit responses. But, you know, with these juicy responses, we can hopefully make a good video out of it. So, yeah, I will be posting pretty much every 2 to 3 days on this channel for the next coming weeks. So if you guys do want to drop a sub, we greatly appreciate it. Drop a like on this video, and yeah, let's get into question 1. Alright, so question 1, boom, it's from Doofus. As a matter of fact, what is your favorite moment in your streaming career? Well, there's been quite a few. I'm not gonna lie, there has been quite a few because I have been streaming for quite a while. But from off the top of my head, I would have to say definitely either the Aussie Antics raid or the Twins raid. I personally think the Aussie Antics raid, no hate on the Twins because I absolutely love them. I adore the Twins. The Aussie Antics raid was the peak of my streaming, like the best raid I've ever gotten. I would say, even though it wasn't the best in terms of viewers because the Twins raid was almost even double that. But Aussie Antics just is a person that I've looked up to for practically 3 or 4 years now. He's leading the way in OCE, and honestly, I cannot thank Aussie enough. I still can't fathom that he shared his wonderful community with me, and people still come in to this day saying, aren't you the guy that got hosted by Aussie Antics? He's an absolute amazing guy, and someone that I look up to, so that would definitely be it, 100%. Alright, so we have a question from Harlow. What is your favourite place in New Zealand? Boom, it's right there. As you can see, my favorite place in New Zealand is, there's only one place, there's only one option. Personally for me, it's where I was born, where I grew up till I was about 2. It's a region, which is Hawke's Bay. If you wanted to sort of bring it down a little, Havelock North specifically. That's where I grew up. That's where I lived. Mate, it's the best place in New Zealand. If you guys are not from New Zealand and you want a place to go in New Zealand, Havelock North or Hawke's Bay in general, the best place, trust me. Alright, so question 3. We have, boom, there you go. We've got a question from Suvalaki, and he said, when you start gaming? I started gaming, as a matter of fact, I got a PS3 from my uncle way back. I think it was about when I was 6 or 7. It was ages ago. But, mate, those were the best times, the best times. I'd only play FIFA because, you know, I was a FIFA-holic. If you guys don't know me, I just played FIFA. That's all I played pretty much until I got to PC gaming and I got into Fortnite. In terms of PC, in terms of when I got a PC in 2018. It was a $600 shitbox. But holy shit, it was the best fucking experience I've ever gaming experience I've ever had. And yeah, I wouldn't take it back for the world. Alright, so we've got a question from Chu. Describe your first win. Well, I don't really remember my first win, but I do remember my first duo win. I could not get a duo win since I played since season 1, by the way. I'll just give a bit of context. I got my first duo win in season 3, and my mate, oh, I remember this. Basically, I was in nowhere, playing Fortnite as you do. You know, back in those days, you played Fortnite whenever you could possibly as such. And well, my best mate that I've known since I was about 2, he was rubbish at the game, but all of a sudden he just pulled out the best fucking techers. Oh my god, he was doing 90s in season 3. It was amazing. And he had 13 kills, and I think he got about 10 of them with the rocket, the fucking rocket launcher, the missile shit that you'd fly out. And I remember just jumping around. I was home alone, and I was just jumping around the fucking lounge. Holy that was the best moment, honestly. The best fucking moment. Alright, so we have a question there from my OG streaming buddy, Rada Live. Honestly, this guy's an absolute legend. Go check his channel out. If you could go back to the day you started streaming, what advice would you give yourself? I love this question. Honestly, I love this question, and I'd love to talk more about this. So if you guys do want to, by the way, I stream every day. Come over to my Twitch if you don't know. I do stream. Yeah, pretty much, I'd say Mate, you need to get involved. You need to get involved with the community. You need to go around to other streamers. You need to make friends. As soon as I started making friends, you know, I'm not trying to use them for clout, or I'm not trying to grow off them. But, you know, more connections you have, the better. Trust me. As well as that, using other socials. If you're not on other socials and you're just trying to stream, you will never grow. Twitch's algorithm is just not good enough. It's just not good enough for small streamers. Trust me. I know this. I've experienced this. I've been streaming for 2 years. Trust me. There you go. Alright, so we've got a question from my man Carmo, or otherwise known as Scenarios. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, 5 years, I'm 17 now, 22. I have no clue. I genuinely have no clue. Whether or not I go to uni, whether I pursue this full time, I still don't even know what I'm going to be doing in a year. I hope that I'm going to be going to America in the next year, or when I finish school at least. That's the aim. That's what I want to do. Whether or not that happens is another story. But if that goes ahead, and trust me, if I get over to America, I will do my best. I will do my best to become full time, and hopefully by 22, oh mate, I could be anywhere, mate. I could either be on the streets, be at uni, or be doing this full time and be one of the biggest content creators on the earth. That's what I want to be, or that's where I want to be. That's where I hope I am by 22. But you never know at this rate. Alright, we have a question from Roche. Will you ever qualify grand finals? Yep, I will. Next season, I'm calling grands. Trust. Alright, we have the big question that everyone's waiting for. It's on everyone's lips. Tootie versus Boxyz boxing match. Will it happen? Short answer, not at the moment. Long answer, hopefully. Hopefully in the long run. Basically, with Australia's COVID situation, it's a bit shit. We can't really, myself as a New Zealander, I can't really go over to Australia at the moment, especially if I don't want to pay for all the fees and shit. This is probably why I won't be going to PAX. I was planning to go to PAX. Doesn't look like I can, to be honest. I don't think it'll be over. I don't want to get trapped over in Australia. So at the moment, it's a no, but hopefully in the long run, it will be a yes. The HVT boys are super down. Maze wants to get it running. You know, we've talked about it with him. And yeah, it could happen in the near future. Trust. Alright, so we have a question from, there you go, Sam. What do you think made you grow the most? It's a bit of an iffy answer, I'm not going to lie, but personally, I think it was my Twitter. I was really active on Twitter, and, you know, some people may think of that as a bad thing, but personally, I think of it as a good thing, because you're interacting with people on Twitter, and you're just getting your name out there. I don't know why it works, don't know how it works, but yeah, it worked. I was somewhat active on Twitter. I wasn't even too active. I was just replying to stuff. And I was doing tweets that people would interact with. And yeah, that drove people to my Twitch channel and my socials. And mate, that definitely would be one of the reasons why I'm in the position I am today. My Twitter. What motivated you to start streaming? Well, it's quite of a long answer, I'm not going to lie. So basically, I started doing YouTube when I was about 10. I made a YouTube channel when I was 10, and I used to upload football videos and FIFA videos. I got made fun of, and I deleted that channel, and it was by my own family. I'm not even trolling. My parents made fun of my fucking YouTube channel, and ever since then, I wasn't the biggest fan, but then Fortnite came out, and I saw people like Ninja, Daquan, etc., and I was like, mate, this streaming thing is so much better than YouTube, and it looks so cool. So cool. The fact that you can interact with people, that's my favorite part about Twitch. Or was, and still is, my favorite part about Twitch. The fact that it's live interaction with viewers and just being able to talk to people, it's just, oh mate, I can't say anything else. This is why I don't really upload on YouTube, because I just love streaming that this much. And you know, I just never have time to upload YouTube videos if I stream, because I just enjoy it too much. But yeah, that's what motivated me to start streaming. Just seeing the bigger streamers, Ninja Daquan. That's really who I'd say inspired me. And yeah, that's really it. Take back what I said before about the 2D versus Boxyz boxing match. Question being the biggest one of the Q&A. No. The real biggest question is it coming home? And my response to that? Fucking yes. England, are you winning the Euros? Italy? Mate, I'm predicting 2-0. 2-0. Easy. We have what's been your biggest achievement in your gaming journey, career. Well, basically, I've got two. The first one is actually playing with someone that I idolized, and I have been idolizing for 6 or 7 years, as a matter of fact. So that was when I played with Lachlan, it was a couple months ago, as a matter of fact. Honestly, I've been watching Lachlan since about 2014, which is absolutely ridiculous. To think that I've been watching someone even before I was in this space, and yeah, it's just fucking crazy that I could have played with someone with 14 million subs, even though I'm fanboying, even though that, come on, I think you guys would do the same, and I appreciate Lachlan for jamming some games, jamming the hype cup with me. It was definitely one of the biggest, or one of the most special moments personally for me. Probably my second would be, or with it, is just building the community that I have across Twitch and all my other socials. Like, the people that continue to come back into my streams every single day, like, I cannot thank them enough. If that is you, thank you so much. I don't say it enough, but thank you so much. It means the absolute world to me. And yeah, those are two of my biggest achievements. Alright, we have a question from my man Jonker. Would you much rather sit on the bench for Manchester United or play the full 90 for Leeds? It's a difficult question. I've been a lifelong United supporter. My family supported United. Mate, I'd sit on the fucking bench for United. Why wouldn't I? Why the fuck wouldn't I? I'd sit on the bench for United, because if I played for Leeds, I'd probably get the bed, which is probably a good thing. But mate, I couldn't. Oh mate, the stories I could tell. The dressing room, warming up with the fellas. Oh, it would just be amazing. It would be amazing. Alright, we've got a question from Drizzle. Do you play sport? Well, I've played sport all my life. I've been somewhat sporty kid, as you could say. I was mad sport. I was a mad sport fan, probably up until about maybe 13. Then I sort of got into gaming, and got a bit more intense into gaming and stuff like that. But I played rugby, cricket, and football, or soccer, whatever you want to call it. I still play football 4 to 5 times a week. So I mean, you could say that I'm still decently, I play sport quite a bit. But compared to what I was playing, maybe I was training like 8 to 9 times a week, which was mad. But yeah, I played football, played cricket and rugby. Alright, so last but not least, we have a question from Breeze, and he has said, who is your favourite member of HVT, and what did you think when they offered you to join? I'm saying this with a gun to my head, because Maze has got a gun to my head behind the camera, as a matter of fact. He's over there. But my favourite person, I'd say, in HVT, I don't really have one. I don't really have one. In terms of, because everyone's different. I can't say as much as I talk Maze, but Maze is one of the kindest blokes out there. Honestly, he's a fucking legend, boys. But then I've got so many friends in HVT. That's why I joined. HVT. I have so many friends in the HVT roster, management, owner, of course. And that's what I thought. When HVT offered me, it's like, what a fucking roster we're gonna have. This content roster that we've got right now, Jesus Christ! And with the pro players as well, mate. HVT, 10 out of 10. Or for OC at the moment, we've got the best content roster. Don't know about the pro roster, but we've still got some fucking solid signings. And yeah, there we go. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the Q&A today. I do appreciate it. If you have stuck around to the end, of course. Basically, if you guys haven't already, please drop a sub. It'll be greatly appreciated. Chuck a like on the video. Leave a comment. Ask me a few questions. I might answer a few questions in the comment section down below. And yeah, I had fun making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought of it as well. And yeah, I will be uploading a lot more on this YouTube channel. Don't get me wrong. I have been fucking slacking on this channel, but trust me, I will be back. Well, I am back, and I'm going to be uploading regularly. Alright, anywho, boys and girls, I'll see you guys in the next one.